Larry the Cable Guy, once the king of stand-up comedy, ruled the stage with his loud, brash persona and unforgettable catchphrase, "Get her done." With a staggering peak income of $50 million a year, he sold out football stadiums across the country, attracting fans from all walks of life. His success was built on a charmingly exaggerated version of rural American life, which resonated deeply with audiences. But behind the booming laughter and bright lights, a different story was unfolding. Larry disappeared from the public eye, leaving many to wonder, what happened to comedy's biggest star? This captivating journey unfolds not just on stage, but also in the intimate spaces where personal challenges lurked. From battling anxiety and health struggles to reassessing his priorities, Larry's life reveals layers beyond the jokes. Was the persona that made him famous slowly constricting his true self? As he navigated through the complexities of fame, the toll it took on his family, and the pressures of staying relevant in a rapidly changing comedy landscape, Larry faced moments that would redefine his path. This is a story of resilience, transformation, and ultimately, a quest for authenticity. It's more than a tale of a comedian. It reflects the experiences of many who have found themselves at the crossroads of personal and professional lives. As we dive into Larry's story, we'll unearth the ups and downs that have shaped him, and the unexpected choices that could either enhance his legacy or signal the end of an era. Let's explore the intricacies and revelations that make Larry the Cable Guy's journey truly remarkable. Larry's rise to fame. Larry the Cable Guy, born Daniel Lawrence Whitney, made his name through a combination of relatable humor and an exaggerated Southern persona, which, remarkably, resonated with audiences nationwide. His journey began in the college scene, where he developed his iconic character while studying drama and speech at the University of Nebraska. Inspired by the strong Southern accents of his roommates, Larry began to imitate them as a joke, but this soon transformed into a full-fledged performance style that set him apart from others, paving the way for his future success. In the late 1990s, Larry began to gain traction in the comedy circuit, landing guest appearances on radio shows. But it wasn't until the Blue Collar Comedy Tour that he truly hit the mainstream. Alongside Jeff Foxworthy and Ron White, Larry showcased his unique style, bringing laughter to large audiences and establishing himself as a household name. The tour allowed him to perform in front of thousands, pulling in over $15 million annually, creating a connection with fans that felt genuine as he spoke their language and shared their experiences. His catchphrase, "Get her done," caught on like wildfire, becoming instantly recognizable. Larry's humor was rooted in everyday life and working-class struggles, making him relatable to many, and his charisma on stage made his performances electrifying. As his popularity soared, he transitioned to television specials and DVD releases, solidifying his status. By the early 2000s, Larry the Cable Guy was not just a comedian. He was a cultural phenomenon, easily selling out football stadiums across America and leaving an indelible mark on the comedy landscape. The Blue Collar Comedy Tour and mainstream success. The Blue Collar Comedy Tour, which launched in 2000, transformed the landscape of comedy, becoming a cultural phenomenon that resonated with audiences across the United States, featuring a powerhouse lineup of comedians including Larry the Cable Guy, Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, and Ron White. This tour managed to captivate millions of fans, showcasing a relatable brand of humor that highlighted blue-collar life, family dynamics, and the quirks of rural America. With its unique approach, the tour broke the traditional barriers of stand-up comedy, proving that audiences wanted something different, something that echoed their own experiences. The camaraderie among the comedians, combined with their collective charm, made for an unforgettable show, pulling in sold-out crowds across the country. This surge in popularity swiftly translated into mainstream success, leading to several comedy albums, TV specials, and even a movie, solidifying the comedians as household names. Larry the Cable Guy's catchphrase, "Get her done," became iconic, permeating pop culture and making its way into everyday conversations. Not only did the tour catapult these comedians to stardom, but it also opened the door for comedy that celebrated the working-class struggle, a narrative often overlooked in mainstream entertainment. As fans relished the humor and warmth showcased in their routines, Larry and his fellow performers turned stand-up comedy into a multi-million-dollar enterprise, with Larry alone earning $50 million a year at the height of his success. The Blue Collar Comedy Tour thus marked a significant shift, paving the way for a new era in comedy, where authenticity, relatability, and laughter took center stage, leaving a lasting impact on both the comedians' careers and the comedy landscape as a whole. Voicing Mater in Pixar's Cars. In 2006, Larry the Cable Guy made a remarkable transition from stand-up comedy to the animated film world by voicing Mater, the lovable tow truck in Pixar's Cars. This character, known for his goofy antics, thick southern drawl, and unforgettable catchphrases, became a fan favorite almost instantly. Larry's unique voice performance brought an authentic charm to Mater, making him relatable, quirky, and funny. The film was a massive box office success, grossing over $1 billion worldwide, and Larry's performance was pivotal to that success, capturing the hearts of audiences, both young and old. Not only did Cars pave the way for sequels, but it also solidified Larry's place in pop culture. He reportedly earned over $5 million for voicing Mater in the first film, and the character's catchphrase, "Ka chow," became part of the dialogue of families everywhere. The franchise expanded into 2 sequels, Cars 2 and Cars 3, along with a mountain of merchandise that further established Mater as a beloved character in the Pixar lineup. Larry's role as Mater extended beyond just voice acting. It showcased his ability to connect with a diverse audience. He brought charisma and depth to Mater, transforming the character into not just comic relief, but a character with genuine heart and friendship. For Larry, portraying Mater wasn't just about the fame and financial gain. It was an opportunity to reach children in a different way, providing wholesome entertainment while reminding audiences of the importance of friendship, loyalty, and being true to oneself. The success of Mater significantly impacted Larry's career, marking a significant evolution in his journey as an entertainer. Only in America, Adventures and Challenges. Larry starred in Only in America from 2011 to 2013 on the History Channel. Each episode took viewers on a roller coaster ride, exploring wild American traditions, ordinary jobs, and unusual challenges. Throughout the series, Larry tackled everything from moonshine making in the backwoods to wrangling alligators and even riding with the Hells Angels. His comedic style shone as he approached each challenge with a unique blend of humor and curiosity, making every episode entertaining, captivating. The show garnered 4.1 million viewers for its premiere, offering a glimpse into the quirky side of American life. However, behind the laughter and outrageous stunts, Larry grappled with the intense schedule of filming, spending 6 days a week on the road. While he showcased the richness and eccentricities of American culture, the grueling pace took a toll on his family life, with his young sons facing the absence of their father during crucial milestones. Despite the show's success and high ratings, it became clear that the pressure of constant travel strained Larry's marriage, reminding him of the importance of balance between career and family. Ultimately, while Only in America provided a platform for adventure and entertainment, it also highlighted the personal challenges Larry faced as he navigated fame, family, and the demands of a hectic lifestyle. The series is a testament to how even the most humorous journeys come with their own set of trials, amidst the laughter, heartfelt moments. Today, Larry reflects on those experiences fondly, recognizing both the adventures he took and the lessons learned along the way. The porta potty incident and mental health. In 2012, during a comedy tour, Larry the Cable Guy experienced a bizarre and humbling event that became known as the porta potty incident. While cleaning up after a festival, he found himself trapped in a porta potty that had tipped over. What initially seemed like a hilarious, albeit gross, anecdote turned into a haunting experience that altered his mental health. The feeling of being confined, coupled with the embarrassing circumstances, triggered a deep-seated panic within him. Over time, the incident manifested as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. For Larry, This was more than just a funny story to tell on stage. It fundamentally impacted his well-being. Reminders, even minor ones, brought back waves of anxiety. This incident served as a wake-up call, revealing that trauma could stem from unexpected places, not just the traditionally harsh experiences often attributed to mental health struggles. Larry struggled offstage with performance anxiety and panic attacks before shows, as the pressure to deliver a flawless comedy routine began to weigh on him. Despite portraying a fearless persona on stage, he wrestled with the fear of judgment and failure behind closed doors. The journey through mental health and recovery post-porta potty incidents highlighted the often overlooked struggles any individual, including famous figures, faces. It emphasized the importance of mental health awareness and the reality that fame does not shield one from life's unexpected trials and tribulations. Larry's candid acknowledgement of his struggles has opened up conversations about mental health among comedians and audiences alike. Career pressure, changes, and controversies. By 2015, as comedy began to shift and younger audiences started gravitating toward different styles, Larry's bookings dropped significantly. He found himself caught between the pressure to evolve and the risk of losing his beloved persona. He made the tough decision to cut back on performances, ultimately focusing more on spending time with family. His two young children needed him, and he recognized that fame was no substitute for being present in their lives. This change didn't come without its challenges, as his political endorsements began to spark controversy and highlighted the complexities of his relationship with fans. More than a few were perplexed by his evolving viewpoints, while others welcomed the honesty, offering a candid look at his personal struggles amid societal changes. The landscape of comedy was shifting, and Larry's exaggerated redneck character wasn't landing quite the same way it used to. Criticism emerged from various corners, labeling his humor outdated, claiming it relied too heavily on stereotypes. Yet, Larry pushed forward, releasing specials that sought to adapt to the new norms in comedy, although they didn't capture the same level of success as his previous work. Even as he dealt with financial pressures and shifting audience preferences, he has always expressed a desire to stay true to his roots. And the journey has not only been about jokes, but a deeper exploration of identity, authenticity, and connection with his audience, maintaining a balance between the pressures of fame and the desire to evolve, while still feeling relevant, has become an ongoing battle for him. Health struggles and recovery. Larry's health struggles began to take center stage, as he faced a multitude of challenges that impacted both his career and personal life. By the time he hit 240 pounds, his weight was causing major problems. Sleep apnea made every night a battle for breath. Joint pain turned each performance into a struggle. He was exhausted, sore, and trapped in a cycle that only seemed to get worse. Every morning he woke up tired. The exhaustion carried into the day, making it harder to focus, harder to move, and ultimately harder to be himself. The joint pain only added to the problem. Larry's routines were physical, full of movement and animation, yet every step hurt, every jump felt heavier, and the less he moved, the more the weight stuck around, leading to a downward spiral. By 2018, his hip pain reached a breaking point, as he needed surgery. Hip replacements are common for individuals with joint damage. But recovery isn't easy. Relying on prescription painkillers introduced new risks. Opioids are powerful. They numb the pain, but they can also take control. Studies show that around 35% of hip replacement patients keep using opioids 6 months after surgery. Rumors started spreading that Larry was using the pills, not just for his hip, but to handle stress. There was no proof he had a serious problem, but it was a reminder of how quickly pain management can turn into something more dangerous. By 2020, another struggle emerged. Anxiety offstage became a barrier. Panic attacks surfaced before big shows, as Larry seemed fearless on stage. But the pressure of keeping his act fresh and funny weighed on him. Amidst all these battles, Larry's journey through health struggles highlighted not just the cost of fame, but also the strength required to overcome such profound challenges. Choosing family and new ventures. Facing mounting health issues and increasing pressures, Larry's wife, Carrera, made a crucial decision. She gave him an ultimatum: change, or risk losing his family. For years, he prioritized his career, touring relentlessly while missing important milestones in his children's lives. He had to reevaluate his priorities. This moment served as a wake-up call. He began to cut back on his touring schedule and focused on creating meaningful memories with his kids, Wyatt and Reagan. The once nonstop hustle of performing became a thing of the past, replaced by family dinners, school events, and quality time spent together. It wasn't just about stepping back from the spotlight. It was about investing in what truly mattered. His ranch in Nebraska became more than just a retreat. It transformed into a space for family bonding, raising cattle, and hosting charity rodeos. This new venture allowed Larry to stay connected to his roots while giving back to the community. He discovered a deeper fulfillment in supporting local causes and contributing to his town. He even invested in professional bull riding events, showcasing his passion for the sport. By redirecting his focus, Larry cultivated a new identity, one that balanced his love for comedy with the joys of fatherhood and philanthropy. In doing so, he not only salvaged his family life, but also carved out a fresh beginning. Blending his legacy as a comedian with his role as a devoted family man, he realized, ultimately, that happiness came from being present in the lives of those he loved, rather than being a distant star in the limelight. The ongoing legacy and future. Larry the Cable Guy has been a defining figure in stand-up comedy, known for his distinctive catchphrase, "Get her done." Over the years, Larry has not only entertained millions, but also influenced the way comedy interacts with audiences. As he transitions from the main stage to smaller venues, his legacy remains strong, adapting to changing times. In a post-pandemic world, where audiences lean towards relatable storytelling, Larry's approach may shift as well. His upcoming Netflix special could either be a showcase of his evolution or a goodbye to the character that made him famous. Throughout his career, Larry has faced significant challenges, including mental health issues and public scrutiny. These experiences have shaped his outlook on comedy and life. He understands the importance of balancing fame with family, embracing a quieter life on his Nebraska ranch. By investing in philanthropic efforts, such as the Get Ardone Foundation, he's made a lasting impact beyond entertainment, supporting veterans and children's health initiatives. His commitment to comedy, while navigating personal struggles, makes his story relatable to many. In a rapidly changing entertainment landscape, Larry's ability to connect with various audiences will be tested. However, his unique voice and willingness to embrace change suggest that he will continue to thrive. As he explores new avenues, whether through comedy, charity, or simple life on the ranch, Larry the Cable Guy is poised to leave an enduring mark, not just as a comedian, but as a heartfelt advocate for the community. Larry the Cable Guy's journey is a testament to both the highs and lows of fame in the entertainment industry. While he climbed to unimaginable heights, earning millions and becoming a household name through his unique brand of comedy, Larry also faced significant challenges behind the scenes. From health struggles, driven by the pressures of performance and the demands of a rigorous touring schedule, to anxiety that often crept in before big shows, his battles were not as visible as his success. Moreover, his commitment to family ultimately led him to make choices, putting his children and personal well-being ahead of the relentless pursuit of fame. The decision to scale back his performances, focusing instead on a quieter life on his ranch in Nebraska, showcases a profound shift in priorities. By investing in the community and engaging in philanthropy, specifically with the Get Ardone Foundation, Larry has found a way to channel his success into giving back. As he prepares for a forthcoming Netflix special, fans and critics alike are left wondering whether he will revisit his iconic persona or carve out a new path that reflects his growth. Regardless of what lies ahead, Larry's story underscores an essential lesson. The balance between personal fulfillment and career ambition is crucial. In an ever-changing landscape of comedy, he remains a beloved figure, illustrating that while fame can be fleeting, authenticity and connection to one's roots are enduring.